The search is on tonight in Pine Bluff to find a killer after a man is shot to death in a neighbor's yard. Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna Terrell.
I'm Kevin Kelly. Authorities say 50-year-old George Young was gunned down today in the early morning hours. People in the area heard the gunfire and tonight are still processing what happened.
Fox 16's Jonathan Roselle speaking to his family and friends about a life they say was taken too soon. Jonathan.
And Kevin, Donna, his family, too hurt to talk to me on camera, tells me he was loved and enjoyed helping others. A close friend of his says he woke up to the horrible news of his friend's murder this morning, hoping it was just a bad dream.
Man, it's just unnecessary death.
Not even the dark shades covering Alan Moss's eyes
I mean, nobody should have to die like that.
could mask the shock he says he felt after losing his good friend, George Young.
He always had my back and helped me if I ever needed it.
Pine Bluff police say they found Young shot to death in a yard near Jones and Burnell around 3:15 Friday morning.
I couldn't believe it.
Investigators say a neighbor heard gunfire and came outside to find the 50-year-old lying in the grass with a gunshot wound to his chest.
That's a sad way to go.
Just feet away, authorities say, was a bike.
That was just transportation. He didn't have a vehicle. So, but he'd go and, pick up cans or something.
Moss says he and his friend of 30 years share good times together.
He was good. He always wanted to play horseshoes. I'd let him win sometimes. No, he was good at it. He'd kick my butt most of the time.
He says Young was killed a few blocks away from his own home.
Good guy. He'd help anybody. Nobody's perfect in life. Some people may have some faults.
The two were with each other Thursday.
Yesterday evening, he helped me load some stuff to take to a female. She needed some clothes and stuff.
Not knowing it would be their last time hanging out.
George was a good guy. He'd help anybody.
His family tells me they're dealing with pain on top of more pain. That's because they say his sister died earlier this week. They're hoping now the public can help them find justice with their recent loss.